stream the meeting. And I also need one of these. It says it's loading, but we might be live on YouTube right now.
It says we're live on YouTube.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
We're live on YouTube then.
We're live on YouTube.
And that's fantastic. How is everyone doing tonight?
Sick of this fucking quarantine, I'll tell you that. I mean, it's needed. It's necessary.
It's very needed because if we go out of
But
it
it
right
still
now,
sucks. Oh,
yeah,
dude,
sucks like shit.
Florida opened their beaches. Like,
And
are you serious right
my
now?
friend in Texas says Texas is opening up next week too. I don't understand.
It's all the stupid states, and I'm sorry if you guys live there. Like, that's terrible. It's not a knock on you, it's just a knock on people you elect.
Um. So we're live on YouTube right now. I'm also going to try to go live onto Facebook at the same time, which I
Nice.
can't do.
Oh,
Nope,
hell.
can't do that. Unfortunately, I know there's a way to do it, but at a later date.
Yeah.
Um. So please, if you can, Megan, share it to the Earths Suckhole page.
Us on YouTube?
Yeah.
You got it.
I'll share it to the group, you share it to the page.
What's the difference? Cause
The
my
group is the meme group,
yeah, my Facebook, like, it doesn't really give
and
me
the
much
page,
options. It's crappy. Okay.
the group is the meme group, and the page only we can post to.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Share. Mhm. All right.
Oops, my light just disappeared.
All right. So I'm gonna share to one, and then you just share to the other, because I'm not smart enough to figure this shit out.
Okay.
All right.
We'll do that right now. And then we'll do this again. And then we'll get the show going. Go like that. Go like that. We're both just click-clacking away.
I know. So it's uploading right now.
Alrighty. I've shared to both.
Oh, did you do both? Okay.
Yeah.
I did to one.
Good.
Yeah. So
That's good.
yeah. So anyway, now that that's done. So I'm Megan, for those of you that don't know, which I'd say most of you do know by now.
don't know if this is gonna work or not. I hope this works. Just gonna try
Dude,
something
you know what I
quickly.
really want? Which I
What?
might actually try to make tomorrow. I really want some poutine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Come on, load faster, you fucking bitch. This thing is so slow with all this string shit. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So that's loaded. Do this. We'll do this. And here's the intro to the show. Come on, play. Welcome back to the show. On tonight's episode, I didn't have anything written down. I'm Kevin.
Oh shit. I'm Megan. There we go. I'm back. I was gone from it.
Were you?
Well, it said I was. I wasn't really. But anyway.
So just in case y'all didn't get that, on tonight's episode, I didn't have anything written down for this part. I'm Kevin.
I'm Megan.
I'm really unprepared for this part of the show right
Dude,
now.
we're like, it's quarantine. We don't have to be prepared. We're just hanging out. Literally, this is what literally everyone else is doing. Everyone is doing nothing. They're eating. I know I'm eating. I'm eating like crazy. I can't stop eating. Mostly because I'm a fire-ass cook. But
yeah, my cooking show later on in tonight's show, you'll all understand about that. So, there's this thing I wanted to try in the beginning of the show because we always do it at the end of the show, so I thought we'd do it in the beginning of the show. And
Yeah.
that is that I have went onto the dark web and I found the mirror ritual. So I can actually I have this mirror. You can't see it right now. Look, the camera
Yeah.
is where it is and the mirror is where it is. It's a big fucking mirror, but it's right there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go into it, and then I'm gonna come out of it quickly and tell you what happened. But I have a whole ritual written down here. Hang on a second. So the ritual, I knock on the mirror 3 times, and then I say, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, take me to the world opposite them all." And that's what I'm gonna do. Let's just do this right now. Let's see what happens.
Like, do you know what's gonna happen? Do you think you might? I mean,
Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to walk straight into this mirror, and then come straight out.
okay.
And hopefully, when I go into the mirror, I should just see my bedroom, what I'm sitting in right now, but everything will
Right.
be reversed. Right? I don't know.
I guess. Right.
So, okay. Mirror, mirror on the wall, take me to the world opposite them all. Oh shit!
Oh my God. Kevin? Kevin, what the fuck?
Hello, Megan.
Who the what?
Oh, the light fell over. Hello, Megan. I'm evil Kevin from the Mirror Universe. I took Kevin and I put him into the fucking mirror.
I feel like I need a can of Lysol just looking at you.
Ooh, Lysol. I will huff it for you.
Oh my fuck. What did you do with regular Kevin?
I put him in the mirror universe, and I'm taking over the show for now.
You are
So,
not.
oh, I am. What are the notes that Kevin has written down here? Oh, the first segment is fucked facts.
Well, the first fucked fact is you're fucked.
Oh, I see that he's left his beer here. I shall drink some.
You're a sick motherfucker.
Oh,
I hope that was warm.
oh, anti-mirror universe beer tastes like shit. What's he have written down here for fucked facts? God, your universe is fucked.
Well, yeah. Why the hell did you come here? You didn't know this place was fucked?
Fact number 1. The FBI has never apprehended anyone on their most wanted list. God, our FBI has apprehended everybody on their most wanted list.
Is, is that true?
That's very true. It's written down here anyways. And Kevin would never write anything that isn't true, except for evil Kevin, and that's me. Fact number 2. Hand crank vibrators were the first case of carpal tunnel syndrome.
I knew that, but I don't know why I knew that.
You're all fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Fact number 3. It's estimated that nearly 50 million U.S. households have untapped oil reserves in their backyard. It's time for America to invade America.
Ugh,
in
God.
my universe, America has already invaded America for the oil.
You look like you slurp lizards for snacks. Like you're just fucked. You're so weird, dude. Like
you mean gecko pops for dessert?
Ew. Like you seriously look like you slurp
I need
them.
more of this beer.
Oh.
Oh, what's that? No, what's that?
Fucking mirror, dark web. God damn it. I wish Kevin would just be normal, but if he was normal, he wouldn't be Kevin. Are you back? What the fuck was that?
I don't even want to.
What was that, Kevin? God damn it. I told you to stay off the dark web. You just keep ordering shit. You can't stop. It's a binge. You know what? You order shit and sometimes you don't even tell me about it.
Yeah, the mirror was off the dark web. Let's not talk about that. That was fucked. You know what you do to get back into the regular world is
I don't.
You do the same ritual but in reverse. Duh. But he was doing a podcast of his own, and on the podcast was Evil Megan.
No.
Yeah. She was fucked.
I bet. Because regular Megan is fucked.
She wasn't drinking wine. She was drinking straight gin.
Oh, that's bad. No.
That's the complete opposite of you. Everything is opposite there. You know how I got piggy banks everywhere? Evil Kevin doesn't have piggy banks. He's got piggy giraffes.
No.
What the fuck? Why is my book on the ground? Wait a minute. Did he do a fucking segment with you?
Yes, he did, you asshole.
He did facts, didn't he?
He did.
Son of a bitch. Well, I guess that's
Did.
done.
He did fuck facts, and he talked about hand crank dildos. And honestly, I need some counseling after that. That was fucked. That was terrible.
Well, hand crank dildos were the first cases of carpal tunnel syndrome.
Again, I told Evil Kevin, I knew that. I don't know how I knew that. I don't know why I knew that. It's not like something I've empirically researched. But God damn it, I knew that. And I'm ashamed to say it.
Well,
but you know what? We're in the suckhole and there is no dignity here.
Well, I guess let's do the weather.
Let's do the weather. Can't get any more fucked than this.
So today's weather is going to be on Easter Island. And I just have to look this up right quick. Live Googling. Oh, my light fell. Easter. So. Currently on Easter Island, the weather is 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Celsius, for you Canadians, that is 19 degrees. And it's 10 p.m. there. It's 9:30 here right now. What kind of half an hour difference is that?
No shit, I didn't know time zones did that.
Me either.
No.
Fuck?
No, it's got to be hourly. Like.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That must be the... You know what? I guess they're the same time zone then, because that'd be the next hourly thing for them is 10 o'clock. Yeah, that makes sense.
Huh.
Easter Island, man, I always wanted to go there. They got all those fucking heads, and then they were digging the heads out, and like the heads have bodies to them, you know? It's crazy.
No, they do?
Yeah, they do. They got long ass fingers on them and shit.
Yeah. Yuck. It's gross. It's gross as shit.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys.
At least you're not at least you're not a competitive vapor. At least you don't try to blow sick clouds, man.
I mean, I'm a heavy smoker, but blowing sick clouds makes me cough. Holy fuck, does it ever.
I know, you've died on almost every single podcast.
And I will on this one, too.
I'm sure you will.
It's already starting. So I guess let's do a movie review to ignore.
I have been waiting for this. I'm excited.
On today's movie review to ignore, we are not doing a movie at all. We are doing a TV series, which I just watched literally an hour before recording right now. Tiger King.
I can't believe it took you this long. I cannot believe that.
I didn't have a TV till a couple days ago.
I know.
I give Tiger King 12 out of 69% for what it was. It was very entertaining. But, as much as I agree, fuck Carol Baskins, and she probably deserves to die. Also, fuck Joe Exotic. Fuck every single person involved in. Every single person in that show deserves to either be dead or in jail. They don't belong on the fucking streets. They're just a drag to society. And they're harming tigers in the process.
If you had to pick between Carol or Joe.
Oh, Joe, no question.
Okay, see, so you can't really be like, oh, fuck this guy. Like,
yeah, no, still, Joe Exotic can still go fuck himself.
Well, okay, so what he did to the animals, that really sucks. Like, that's reprehensible. There's no coming back from that whatsoever. Yes, he sucks. And I'm not saying but, because when you say but, that's an excuse. You're excusing a behavior. I will say, also, have you seen the videos of him, like, and his politics? He actually has really solid politics. And I never thought I would say that. And I kind of feel like maybe I need to go get some Mountain Dew and some Cheetos and wear some pajama pants and go to Walmart right now, because I feel like white trash saying that. Just saying. Sorry if you do any of those things. I'm sorry. I've done it. Maybe not the Mountain Dew and Cheetos, but I've definitely gone to Walmart in pajama pants. But aside, his politics are actually pretty good.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's a lot of politics that are good, and the person is still be shitty at running the country.
Well, yeah, that's true too. I mean, I wouldn't want him for president, but
yet he ran.
Oh, that he did. That he did.
I have to say, though, it was a fucking entertaining series, though.
Isn't it?
Really
Can you imagine? Was. Can you imagine donning a priest's wardrobe at a funeral? At a funeral for your husband who was fucked in the head, like he was on drugs or whatever, shot himself, talked talked about having his balls, golden nuggets, on his forehead in front of his mother at his own funeral. Really? Can you imagine that?
And don't get me started on Jeff Lowe, man. That guy's fucked. He
Oh,
definitely
that guy
belongs
is.
in jail.
If an energy drink were personified, it would be Jeff Lowe. Fuck him.
Yeah.
And he'd be one of the shitty ones too.
The only one of the mainer characters who I think is fine is the guy who was his manager when he was like trying to become president and shit. The guy with the glasses who watched the guy kill himself.
He's still kind of fucky.
He's still kind of fucky. I mean,
they all are. They know Joe
so...
Exotic. You know Joe Exotic. So... You know what's funny is because in my hometown, back in Illinois, because Joe Exotic did this whole tour of like taking tiger cubs to different malls and shit. He came to the mall from my hometown, and like all my friends on Facebook that I went to school with are like posting pictures of them with like his tiger cubs and shit, and they're like, oh, I remember this. And I'm like, oh my god,
that's so fucked.
I don't think I was there. I think this was in like 2007. I lived in California. I was at UCLA then, but yeah.
Yeah.
And Carol Baskin definitely fucking fed her husband to the tigers.
She is
Who thinks of sardine oil? I wouldn't. And then wink like...
I don't think it's the first thing that would pop in my head. Not for lions. Like, you don't think of lions eating fish.
No!
Not at all. You think of lions eating zebra.
Yeah. Like, hey, maybe some, like, zebra tallow or something. Like, you don't fucking think about sardines. But to be fair, they're cats. Like, domestic cats, they like fish.
No, it's true. I mean, it's just... They're not domesticated.
It's the most bizarre thing you could ever fucking think of, and she's guilty by the court of the Earth's Suckhole, and she is decreed to perish forever.
A little hammer on my lighter. She's been gavelled. Tried for murder. Don't say that. I wouldn't gavel her.
All right, what's her husband's name? The one that dresses up in like kitty costumes? Howard? Is that it? Howard?
Dawn was the one that died, right?
Yeah, I thought the other one.
I think it's Howard. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, can you imagine your fucking wedding photos? She's like got him on a leash, and like he's in his little Fred Flintstone leopard outfit. Like,
it's so fucked.
It's terrible. Who takes wedding photos like that? I wouldn't want wedding photos to begin with. But like, cause I'm just not that, I don't know. Like, I know that I'm on the podcast and stuff, and like we're doing this video, but I'm actually a very private person, and I don't like to be the center of attention at all. So that's why when you weirdos send me messages about, you feel pretty. Yeah, it makes me feel weird. Don't do that shit. Stop. Cue a weirdo right now.
Oh, fuck me.
God damn it. Oh, I hate my life.
I'll put the noise of weirdo in there.
Yeah, he's beyond weird. Beyond weird.
Excuse me. So, let's do some traditional cooking with Kevin.
Yes, it's time.
So, welcome. This is Traditional Cooking with Kevin. I'm Kevin. This is Traditional Cooking with Kevin. My name is Kevin. This is Traditional Cooking with Kevin. And on today's episode of Traditional Cooking with Kevin, I'm Kevin. I had so much pizza for lunch and have so much heartburn that on today's dinner, I'm just going to eat some Tums.
What flavor?
I got I usually get the mint ones because they work like the fastest, but like I really wanted lime ones. So I'm going to pull out a lime one. Oh, this one's blue. What's blue?
Nothing's blue except a blueberry.
Oh, it's green. It's lime.
Oh.
Oh, this works so fast.
I hate the fruity ones. I hate the fruit ones. Those are terrible. It's always got to be mint. Mint will settle my stomach like is that.
I had so much pizza for lunch.
Where'd you get it from?
There was like half a pizza in the bottom of the fridge that's been sitting there for a few months. I just thought I'd eat that. I ate it cold. The crust was really hard and like kind of hurt my teeth, but I got it down.
Wait, it was in the fridge?
I mean, since at least the new year, January. No. It's Domino's. It's good. It's good. It's good.
You ate a pizza that's 4 months old.
No, it's not the end of the month. It's not 4 months yet.
You ate a pizza that's 3 2/3 months old.
Yeah, it's still good, right? I put some ranch on it.
It's Kevin. You're gonna have diarrhea. Do you have some Imodium? Oh my god, that's horrible.
I don't have any more diarrhea today than I usually have. It's good.
You're gonna shit through a screen door.
I already do, man. I take like 10 dumps a day, man. I eat so fucking much. Don't worry about it. My gut's fine.
You are gonna pepper spray your toilet.
It's okay. I got 2,000 flushes.
You're gonna pepperoni spray your toilet.
I put 2,000 flushes in there. It's just with me. It's more like 1,200 flushes.
I'm so glad I don't have to share a bathroom with you.
So what I have written down here next on the docket is some eating rainbow.
Eating rainbow, eh? So I guess I'll talk about my... What are you doing?
I don't know, sorry.
So it's something that I've not made, but I want to make. And it looks good as hell. It's called a pavatitsa, and it's an Eastern European bread. It's a dessert bread. God damn it. Let me mute my computer. I'm getting pinged by people. So anyway, so it's an Eastern European dessert bread, and it's got walnuts in it, and it's got cinnamon and chocolate, and like you roll it up and it makes these really crazy intricate patterns in it the way you roll it up. It's kind of like a jelly roll, and I really want to make it. I think I might this weekend. But you know how I made, okay, so you know how I shared my ketchup-puri recipe, right?
Yeah.
So like I inspired several people to actually make it. I was really surprised.
Yeah, ketchup puree?
Ketchup-puri.
Ketchup puree, yeah.
If you're Canadian, I guess, yeah. But it's so good. It's delicious. And you know what? Like, you can do so many variations with that. That's probably one of my favorite things that I've made in a while.
But you put the egg in it? I was thinking it'd be good with avocado too.
I probably would. I'm not really a big avocado fan, but I mean, I bet it'd probably be okay. But you know what I think would be really good with it? Prosciutto.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. I would.
I'd have sex with prosciutto if I could. Well, I could. Trust me. But I won't. I won't. By any means.
Yup. They do make prosciutto roll-ups. Anyway. So
it comes like that, like in the store.
Double entendre. Anyway. So... Oh, I like that we have the brains of 12-year-olds. Anyway, so I think that it'd be really good with prosciutto. Originally I thought bacon, but bacon can be really overpowering. And it can kind of take over everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think with prosciutto, I might try some prosciutto. I don't have prosciutto, but I do need to go to the grocery store this weekend because they're eating me out of house and home, which I love because I love to cook. But I also have a badass recipe for chicken and dumplings. If anybody's down for that.
My nana makes it with like a Bisquick kind of biscuit on the top too.
Oh, so that's a drop. So that's drop dumplings.
Yeah.
I personally don't like drop dumplings. I do roll dumplings, so like you roll them
So
out.
good.
Oh God, dude. But see, like my mom is terrified of like seasoning. She puts like white people spice on it, which is like salt and pepper. And if she's feeling risque, she might put a little bit of onion powder or like garlic powder, and that's like it. And I'm like the spice queen. I love
Oh,
spice.
it's
Oh
too
yeah.
spicy. It's too
Oh,
spicy. That's not true. I love spice.
oh, dude, I love spice too. But what I did was I took when I made the chicken and dumplings, like you boil your chicken, right? And you make sure that like the water's covering the chicken, and so you salt the shit out of the water, and then you add your chicken after you rinsed it and dried it. It makes a difference. It sounds stupid, promise you, makes a difference. And then you add fresh like sprigs of thyme, rosemary, and sage to it, and you make your own broth, right? And it seasons it, and it is so good. Oh my God. I finished it like the other night. Dude, it's fire. I wish I could send you some food. I wish there
God, it would
were
be so
a
moldy by
way.
the time I got here.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, unless I overnighted it, but it probably cost me like $300 to do that. So,
Early on in the Trailer Park Boys podcast, there's this guy named Moon Bear who started complaining about them eating like chips on air and shit. That's why I eat on air on our podcast, is because the Trailer Park Boys do it so blatantly on their podcast. So I'm like,
dude,
fuck it, I'll do it on our podcast. But this guy was complaining, so he sent them a box of like cheeses and meats because it's soft on the teeth. And they open the box up and they're like, "What the fuck, Moon Bear? It's all moldy and shitty." And they're like, "Why the
ew,
fuck did you send us all these meats?"
gross. That's
So
gross.
please don't.
No, I won't. I won't. I'll just wait till you
I
come
mean,
back.
candy will make it. Yeah,
I bet cookies would make it.
100% cookies would make it. It's more like, it's like if it's gonna be in the mail, it's gonna be in the mail at least a week, right? You gotta think
Like
about
baked
that.
goods are kosher, I feel like.
Baked but goods, you wrap them in a couple bags, they'll be fine. They
And you
might even still be fresher, kind of, if they're in
stick a
bags.
couple pieces of bread in there. For those of you that don't know, if you don't know to put bread in with your baked goods, it keeps them all nice. Yeah, do that. You know what? I failed again on my snack game. I didn't bring any snacks up here. None.
I
What
have
are your
heartburn.
snacks? Because I know you've got snacks besides
Oh,
Tums.
because I have so much heartburn, I don't have them next to me. But I have this desk over here, and I fill the entire drawer.
You're so lucky. I wish I had a snack drawer.
I'm just pulling the whole drawer out here. Oh, I gotta put my light back up. It keeps falling down. Oh, what
Yeah.
happened? I hope I didn't click anything bad. Excuse me.
God,
Oh, we're
every
good.
fucking time, Kev. Every time.
My desk drawer I just pulled out, and it's loaded to the tits with snacks and beer, and there's like THC
You
edibles
put
in here.
wait, you keep beer in your snack drawer?
Emergency beer.
Oh, I mean that's different.
And I have some rosemary and olive oil Triscuits because they're the best. And I have
Oh, those
smoked
are good.
salmon cream cheese downstairs that I put it on. Absolutely
Free cheese is really good with those.
gonna have them.
Now I want some snacks. Damn it. Will you guys excuse me to go get snacks?
I'll keep telling them what's in my drawer.
Oh yeah. All right. I'll be right back. I have to have a snack.
So on the top, there's a couple Budweiser here. Because you never know when you need a Budweiser. Got one up in the window chilling too. There's these Haribo candies. They're really good. I ate all the Coca-Cola ones, but there's like the fruity gummy bears in here. There's the Cheetos. I did all the traditional cooking with Kevin last night. Some Rice Krispie Squares because those are always fucking good. White chocolate Lindt eggs. These motherfuckers melt in your mouth better than a buttery ass motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can hear that or not, but someone's house alarm is going off. Hershey's eggs, they're not the Cadbury ones, but they're good. And then I was looking for the Cadbury ones, but all I found were the Smarties ones. For people in Canada, you'll know exactly what Smarties are, but for people in America, you know Smarties as those little chalky tarts. Up here, we call those Rockets. Up here, Smarties are similar to M&Ms, but they're a little bit bigger, and the candy coating on them is a little crunchier. It's delicious. So these are like the Easter egg versions of those. I also have in here Girl Guy cookies. The chocolate and vanilla ones, because it's so good. A big Purdy's chocolate rabbit from Easter. Purdy's is a Vancouver chocolate company that makes really good fucking chocolate. Arrow. Now, I don't think you have this in America. People in Canada know what Arrow is. For people in America, it's a chocolate bar that's just chocolate, but it has like air bubbles in it. And this is like a sheep they made for Easter. I don't know what a lamb has to do with Easter, but let's take the lambs to slaughter. Bunch of chocolate eggs in here from Purdy's. And to last but to not least, big ass Toblerone, because that's like the greatest chocolate bar right there. Oh, those nougats are better than that motherfucker. Someone's messaging me. Oh. Everything in my drawer is on the ground now.
Okay, I'm back. This is some horse shit. I was coming up the stairs because my snack is some potato chips. Like just plain potato chips. And Andrew was like going downstairs. And I went to kiss him and he wouldn't kiss me. He kissed me on the forehead. He's like, those smell gross. I'm like,
because of the potato chips?
Yeah.
They're plain too.
I gotta rethink this relationship, dude.
Those fucking taste buds are off.
Anybody who doesn't like potato chips, they can go
fuck themselves.
That's right.
I like that how this has turned into a little bit of a mukbang now.
I know. Ooh, you know what we should do?
Mukbang?
Yeah. How do you say that? We should do one. You want to do one tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm down as fuck.
Yeah, hell yeah. What should we do?
I don't know. We'll plan it when we're not on air, not a podcast. Yeah. We'll definitely do it tomorrow, though.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
We'll go live on Facebook or something and do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's do some Florida or fiction. So, Florida or fiction. I've written down 3 Florida Man articles. One of them I've completely made up. And Megan has to guess which one it is. I'm going to read them in a row. I
sucked royally at the last one, by the way.
So I'm going to read them all in a row. You can ask me to reread them again if you want. Whatever. Number 1. Florida man takes too much meth. Overdoses. Long lost sister is his nurse. Reunites family. Number 2. Florida man sets hospital bed on fire to get nurse's attention. Number 3. Florida man found sitting on family's roof naked. He has no idea how he got there.
I think that all of those could very well be true. Number 2, I think, is absolutely true.
Florida man sets hospital bed on fire to get nurse's attention.
1000%. I think number 1 is fake.
Florida man takes too much meth, overdoses, long lost sisters as nurse, reunites family. You think I made up that one? You think I have that big of a heart? Or I'm gonna make up some bullshit like that? And you're absolutely right, because I was trying to throw you off.
Yeah. You know what? I learned from a middle school PE teacher, maybe high school, about multiple choice. The most detailed one is either the right answer or bullshit.
See, I've thought about that, and that's why on past ones I've tried to find two really really fucking detailed ones, and then I made up like a short one, and it worked. It worked to fuck with you.
I mean, to be like, I have a pretty decent Florida barometer, I think, but I don't know. It's Florida, so really anything goes. There's really no rules.
That's very true. Florida's so fucked.
Can't believe they opened their stupid freaking beaches.
What a dumb move.
Dude, right?
What a dumb fucking move.
Honestly, not listening to scientists is the exact same thing as taking your taxes to a hot dog cook. You can't expect good results unless he's trained in accountancy, but he's probably not.
Okay. Can't eliminate every single hot dog cart guy.
No, of course not.
But you can eliminate like 99.9% of them.
There's always that one that was trained in accountancy, but just had a passion for the dog, man.
A passion for the dog.
But only the all beef ones though. Those are the best.
Those are.
Ooh, you know what sounds good? A chili dog.
Oh, everything with chili on it. Come on.
I know. What kind? Hold on, real quick. What kind of chili do you like? I don't like the soupy kind. I like it.
I like the kind that's really hot. It has like beef and beans in it.
Really hot is okay, but
no, not spicy hot though. There's like piping hot.
Oh.
There are certain things that I don't like spicy. Salsa, chili.
Shit.
That's it, really. I don't know. I hate spicy salsa. Like, I love spicy food. But I hate spicy salsa, man. I hate it on my chips like that. And chili, I just don't think it belongs in chili for some reason. A little bit of kick is okay, but like that really spicy chili, like no.
Like the kind with like the ghost peppers and stuff. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that stuff.
You can't taste any of it. You just taste. I don't know what you taste.
I'm a big fan of hot food like that. Like going to an Indian place, the hotter the better. Honestly, make me fucking sweat and regret my decisions there. But not
Thai
with chili.
Food. Oh, dude, Thai food.
Okay, let's do a scary Reddit story.
Ooh, okay. I gotta stop with these chips. My ass is gonna be so wide I can't get out of the door.
God, my computer's running slow today.
Oh, shit.
It's the streaming. I gotta get like real streaming software. It really slows my computer down.
I keep getting like friend requests from like people in Africa that I think are probably a scam.
They just want to see Bob's and Vagine.
Ugh.
Here's your scary Reddit.
I don't show that shit anyway. Gross. I don't. I got someone last night that said my video was provocative I don't think it was. I'm a weirdo.
Grow
Like
the
I have a
fuck up,
book.
man. That's what I all gotta say.
I have a bookshelf and a flag of Jim Leahy behind me. There's nothing sexy about this.
Next time you get one of those fucking messages, and I know you're watching the show right now, next time you send one of those fucking messages, she's covering up and I'm doing it naked. And then you're gonna have to see me naked. Nobody wants to see me naked.
He
Don't
will
think I
do it.
won't. Yeah, don't think I won't fucking do that either.
He
Because
will
I
absolutely do it. So
absolutely do that.
behave yourselves. Don't send me the shit. Ugh. I'm
And
a
here,
weirdo. Nobody, like, literally, no one has a crush on this. This is a trailer park fire of possum and Cheetos and bad decisions. Nobody needs this. End of story. What? I'm serious. You know how weird I am. You were here for 3 weeks. You know I'm strange. Bit strange.
all right, Megan. Here's your scary Reddit story.
Mm.
Entitled Number 43. I remembered the white picket fences looking newly painted, and the smell of freshly cut grass overwhelmed me as I walked through a neighborhood much nicer than my own. Even the birds sounded happier here. All I could hear was the gleeful chirping that would normally wake me up angrily. Probably because of a cocaine addiction. That was my own addition. That's why it pricked my ears up when I heard a loud pitched screech. Normally all I heard was children laughing or the delicate sound of the water sprinklers spraying the grass. But with each step I took, the sound got louder and louder. I was getting closer. Number 43. Etched into my mind, the paint job was shoddier than the rest. A depressing, faded maroon color that was peeling, trying to cling on to the color it once was. The windows were single glazed and the door was slightly ajar. This is the part where I knew I should carry on. But I didn't. The screaming was unmistakably coming from number 43. I slowly approached the driveway. Every step my legs got weaker and felt like buckling under the weight of my nerves. About 5 steps from the house, a woman, no more than 5 feet, came rushing out, tears down her face, screaming and dragging me to come in and help. She ran ahead, leaving me to enter after. As I pushed the door open, it made an extremely loud, clitched creak. As the creak stopped, so did everything else. There was no screaming, nobody calling for help. There was no light, and the smell of freshly cut grass was replaced with something much worse. I felt my breathing intensify, and as I turned to leave the door, the door shut behind me. I was greeted by 2 men. "We got another one!" I heard from a female voice from the dankly lit room in front of me. She was suddenly so composed. I turned again and wrestled with the doorknob when I felt a hand slowly placed on my shoulder and a calm voice saying, "You won't be going anywhere." Dun 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 dun. I thought it was
Some of those Reddit stories are actually really good.
yeah,
honestly.
it's like I thought it was pretty fun. I love reading scary stories.
There's one that I really want to read.
Oh, fuck.
But
I
I've
lean
not
way
read it
too
yet.
forward in my chair. You want to read one?
Yeah, like I don't know. It might be really. It's pretty. Oh, it's really long. Shit.
You can read a long one if you want.
I mean,
I
guess
read a
I
pretty
can.
long one yesterday.
It's not. It's not like anybody's doing anything right now. I mean,
This is what they're doing.
Yeah. Like okay. Okay. The title is I administered lethal injections for the state. This is the man who made me quit. It's the same every time. First is sodium thiopental, an anesthetic, ultra-short action barbiturate. Some will tell you that it's this that kills them, that it's this that puts them under, and they've got no idea what happens next. I beg to differ. Men still whimper after the anesthetic. You can still hear their shallow sobs, half mumbled prayers. I think this step is more for us than anything, to give us the illusion we're doing a good thing, to give the impression that all of this, the dim lighting, the smell of bleach and vomit, the doctors smoking as they wait by the body bag, is humane. Then saline solution to flush the line. This is important. Any contamination and the chemicals could react. You risk fumbling the execution, which can lead to an appeal or the subject walking free. Always remember to flush the line. Second is pancuronium bromide, a paralyzing agent. This stops breathing, paralyzing the diaphragm and lungs. You can hear this way, like someone's holding their body in a vice. Their breaths get more strained, raspier. You can hear the spittle drying in their throat, on their chin. No more prayers. Saline solution. Flush the line again. Always remember to flush the line. Third and last is potassium chloride, a toxic agent. Sure, they wouldn't have a great chance at living anyway, but this is what really kills them. It induces cardiac arrest. Their body seizes, shakes, strains against the leather and plastic holding them in place. Within a minute or two, they're declared dead. I've been a state executioner for a while now, coming on 5 years. It's decent pay, sure. And as there aren't many who are willing to do it, who are willing to really get up close and personal, you'll often find that you've got a choice of where you want to live. If a state has the death penalty and administers the injections, chances are there'll be work for you there. For me, it's always come from a personal, deep sense of justice. I was robbed of the chance at a normal life when I was just a boy. The media fetishized it, called it the perfect crime. And TV was flooded with men and women who would say things like, whilst of course I cannot condone the murders, nor would I ever want to, there is a strange and perverse genius to them, a sense that a truly intelligent mind is behind this. I'd had to grow up hearing that, called onto talk shows when my voice had barely broken, asked to comment on the deranged genius behind the death of my family, the symbolism of the way he'd flayed their skin, asked if I had any clue what the words on the wall meant. I didn't, if you're curious. In my mind, there was no genius behind it, nothing symbolic. It was what it was. A man had broken into my home whilst I wasn't there, killed and dismembered those I held dear, pinning their skin to the wall like taxidermy models or butterflies in glass cases. There had been things that seemed strange, sure. The fact that in this series of murders, he'd always write what the police were about to do before they did it on the walls. Sometimes in blood, sometimes in black ink. Things like 1529, Officer Norton enters building. 1530, Norton exclaims, holy shit. 1531, Norton retches. 1534, calls for backup. Sometimes there'd be little clips of speech, and first responders would swear that they were exactly what they'd said. I chalked this up to suggestible minds, to people not knowing what the fuck they're meant to think when they see a family of five cut apart in their living room. They'd want to misremember, to align their narrative with something bigger. I didn't read this before I started this, just so you guys know. So please do not think that this is where my brain goes, because this is fucked. But I have to finish. I mean,
of course.
I don't want to. I don't want to. Just for the record, I really want to just abort mission on this one. They never caught him. They tried, but every single time he was one step ahead. They'd arrive at hotel rooms a day too late, decipher clues hours after the deadline. There were parts, too, they didn't mention. Darker things. Insane ramblings, pages from notebooks with these strange drawings. Figures reaching out past the page, rambling interior monologues. It comes and it comes, and there is nothing we can do. We are stuck. It comes. We are stuck. Move back, to move back, to move forward. It comes. There is nothing we can do. I am alone. We are alone. Nothing we can do. The cycle continues. The cycle marches on, unchanged. Always nothing we can do. There were vague connections between the families targeted. It wasn't just mine, although they were the first. I had known the victims' families. Memories that refused to show themselves no matter how much I tried. I remembered big get togethers, the adults laughing and drunk, attending church together, services spoken in tongues, candles and glyphs and songs in Latin. Once I heard they'd finally caught him, I transferred straight away. More than a decade of waiting, and there was a chance I'd be the one to put the injection in. To, in my own way, have justice for what was done to me and those I loved that night. There were concerns, of course, and those who knew of my history tried to talk me out of it, but I was owed favors. Everyone in our field is owed favors. Turn a blind eye here, sign there. You'd be surprised what we let happen. I remember how he looked, how all these years I'd imagined him as a monster, hideous, slavering, desperate. I watched for a while through the one-way glass. He seemed familiar, the slope of his nose, the way he let his mouth come to rest. Even though I know they're mirrors, I swear to God he saw me too and smiled. Broad, exposing yellow teeth. Maybe I'd picture him all these years so intensely, every night in my dreams and every morning when I steeled myself for work, I couldn't see it in his face. Part of me was just not able to see it. He had a strange air about him, this sense of calm that only he disturbed, as if nothing around him could affect him, because whatever had a hold over him was inside. His eyes were dark. He'd occasionally look around the room, close his eyes for a second, say something before opening them again, like he was checking for something. They usually have to wear hoods, but I'd made a special request to keep his off, so I could see his eyes roll back and turn white. Who was going to tell? He'd be zipped in a cheap body bag in 15 minutes, and everyone here had other shit to be getting on with. I left my hood outside as well. Entered. I had it all prepared, what I'd say when I saw him, the cool and detached way I'd deliver it, as if this didn't mean the world to me, as if he and his crimes were nothing, and I'd risen above them, but as soon as I entered, they caught in my throat. The guards on the other side of him waited. He licked his lips. Jack. I wanted to speak, to reply, but I was powerless. A boy again, nervous and sobbing, held by arms I didn't know, not allowed into my own home, but asked questions. No, I don't know if my mother and father had debts. No, I don't know who my next of kin is. No, I don't know why someone might want to hurt them. Asking to see my parents over and over again because I was so scared and I needed them. And every time being told I couldn't. And I was sure why, or I wasn't sure why, but I knew that the panic rising in my stomach wasn't good, couldn't be good. He continued speaking. You look older. I told him I was here to administer his lethal injection, that in less than 10 minutes he would be dead. He rolled his eyes. Was he enjoying this? I tried to be professional. If I couldn't speak, I could at least do my job, could at least kill him. I fumbled the needle for a moment and it fell onto the floor. I had never, in all my years, fumbled before. Never. It was a point of pride for me, steady hands. My heart stopped for a moment, but the casing was still on. I could breathe. As I came up, I met his eye again. You always do that. A beat, he continued, every time. As if he knew what I was going to do before I did it. As if, I thought for a brief moment, He'd done this before. He started speaking as I pushed the anesthetic in, and I thought for a moment it was a prayer. But when I began to be able to pick up words in the sterile silence of that room, I realized he was speaking to me. It was like he'd have moments of lucidity and then lapse into madness again. Good luck, Jack, he was saying. It's up to you now, and it's over for me, and I'm so glad I'm free, and I'm so sorry, Jack. It's you now, no choice. You'll know when you know, and it's you now, Jack. It's always you, it's always us. His words were cut short. He bit his tongue. The bromide had entered his bloodstream. His lungs and his diaphragm stopped working. I could hear the last of the air leak from his mouth, his throat. He jerked back, and with his last breath, his head lolled back, as if relaxing, and I swear to God, he smiled. I went home feeling strange, unfulfilled. I thought this would be it, that after this, my life would be somehow fixed, that days would seem brighter, and the evenings longer and less lonely. But there was nothing. The trailer park I lived in stunk just as bad. Roaches still scattered when I turned on the light, and I was still empty. Maybe, I thought, it was because of the way he'd acted, as if he'd wanted to be caught, as if this was some game. Maybe it was what he said, somehow implicating me in all of this. I could still hear his monologue, rambling and repetitive, but somehow so urgent, so desperate. I knew it was true. He hadn't just wanted to be caught, he'd wanted to die. Mark called, a friend from the prison. He knew the execution was today. He was checking in. Rough day, huh? Sure, yeah. Heard it was a weird one for you, Jack. I sighed. He'd probably heard about the weird monologue, about the repetition, about the fact he knew my name. Yeah, it was. He knew my name, kept rambling in these weird whispers, said it was me now and he was free, and I paused, took a breath.
Oh, no.
What'd you do?
I just dumped all of these Smartie eggs everywhere.
Way to ruin it. I'm almost done.
I'm so sorry.
God. All right. It was fucked, man. It was fucked. Mark seemed confused. I didn't know about that. My heart skipped a beat. Why had he called, if not that? The guy said it must have been a hard execution for you. Why is that? You don't know? Jack, they said the guy looked just like you. Was he a twin?
That was actually a really good story. I can't believe I fucked it up at the end.
God damn it, Kevin. I feel like I say that all the time. I feel like one of my most used phrases is God damn it, Kevin.
They're everywhere.
Of course it is.
Because they're not regular Smarties, they're round. They're fucking these round eggs and they just roll.
To be okay, I want to be completely clear. We need to definitely like demarcate like the difference between Canadian Smarties and like our bogus American Smarties.
I already did when you were getting a drink.
Oh, okay.
I was explaining it.
Honestly, our crappy Smarties give me like the worst headache. I cannot tolerate Smarties.
I like Rockets.
Terrible.
I like them. Yeah, they're good. I don't like them all the time. I only like them at Halloween because that's the only time I get them, you know?
Wait, what? You only get like the garbage Smarties at Halloween?
Well, you can buy them all year round, but I don't eat them all year round. I only eat them at Halloween. I only eat them if I get them in my candy because I go trick-or-treating. I'm 31.
I think if I went trick-or-treating, I'd be told to go fuck myself. People down here are not like they're not down with that. Plus, like, the cool thing is, if you just wait until the 1st of November, then all the Halloween candies like 50 or 75% off, and you can just pick whatever the hell you want. You don't have to deal with those bogus like peanut butter log things or the weird like the circus peanuts and shit.
It's different
Just my
here. Um, there's so many people here. If you're not there, like in the morning on November 1st, it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that, but I mean, I've definitely gone to the store specifically for Halloween candy. Easter, Valentine's, all of it. I mean, I don't eat sweets anymore. Sweets really, really upset my stomach. Like, even if I make like a batch of cookies, I might eat like a half of one just because it kills my stomach. Sugar destroys me.
I
But
have just been gorging on chocolate since Easter.
I like chocolate. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a
Chocolate and
super big
candy.
fan anymore, but like, yeah.
Um, with that being done, that was a fucking good story, though.
It was a good story. It would have been better had you not, oh, I don't know, fucked it up.
Completely ruined the ending.
You did, man. You totally ruined it.
I just
You,
cucked your story. I'm so
you,
sorry.
dude. All right.
Let's do some conspiracy to make up for that.
Can it make up for that, Kevin?
This is
Can it?
pretty much my bitch box.
All right. Well, fine.
I am going to say this clearly and only once. If you believe 5G towers are causing COVID 19, then you are a fucking moron. Yes, 5G towers cause cancer, but they do not cause COVID 19. And that's the shortest goddamn narration I have for one of these. Because these motherfuckers out here, Andrew fucking Weber, or Alfred Weber, this guy I've been friends with on Facebook for years, always talk with him about crazy conspiracies and shit. Now he's out here fucking telling people that 5G towers are causing COVID. Okay, he's saying that. And then he's going and setting up these meetings at the Vancouver Town Hall of like 50 plus people saying that COVID 19 doesn't even exist and everyone there is fine. He's pushing 80 years old. I'm almost hoping he gets COVID and dies now as a fucking example as to why to not get together. Okay? He's a fucking moron. 5G is not causing COVID. Yes, it causes cancer if you are near the towers, like extremely fast, like faster than regular towers, okay? So if you're living
I
near one of these towers, you don't want to be fucking living near it, but it does not cause a fucking virus. It's you're stupid. You're stupid. You're an idiot. You're a fucking moron. You deserve to die. Get off the fucking planet so we can enlighten everybody with actual knowledge. Goodbye. Goodbye, Alfred. I'm done with you forever. Fucking and you not believing the moon landings, you fucking piece of shit. How do you not believe we went to the fucking moon? I mean, I believe aliens come from the center of the earth, okay? I still believe we went to the fucking moon, you fucking moron. Go fuck yourself, fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. I'm gonna tag him in this too. I'm gonna fucking tag him in this too. Fucking piece of shit.
I'm
Done.
living for this right now. I am
Done.
so here for it. I
That
love
was
this,
two
Kevin.
segments in one.
That was the best. I love it. I've not heard, maybe it's just because I'm out of the loop with like shithead conspiracy theorists, but I've not heard the whole 5G causes COVID. I've heard that I've heard that COVID is was crafted by the government so that they could install 5G towers, especially in schools, and that's why all the kids are out of school so nobody can see it. Arrgh!
But they've already made all the towers.
I know it makes I want to rip my eyeballs out. It's awful. It's terrible, Kevin. There are so many people that need I don't want to say it, but the herd needs thinned. The herd needs thinned real bad, dude.
Look,
This is shitty.
I agree 5G needs to be tweaked so it's less harmful to the environment and to people and shit because it is going to cause a lot of cancer. But the technology of 5G, like the thought of it, is just going to expand our humanity in such a major way. We just need to figure it out to make it safer. That's all. But like to think that people are saying that it causes a virus. Oh my.
I know. I know. I know, dude. Like this is this is just like what I was saying. Dude, this is what you're experiencing right now
I think I just had a
is
stroke.
how
Fuck, I take those well.
what you're experiencing right now is how every health professional feels, especially people like me who, well, I'm not a doctor, but doctors and people who have degrees like masters in public health, right? That's what I have. And it's like you tell people, you give them information to protect them. And they're like, that ain't what Trump said. And it's like, no shit.
You
He
must work
didn't
for
say it.
NASA.
It's like no, but it's like and like the people who are like they won't do the whole social distancing thing. They won't stop, like the church gatherings and crazy shit because it's like, well, my governor ain't my God. Well, no shit, your governor's not God. No one elects Jesus H. Christ to the gubernatorial like position. That's not how that happens.
I'm gonna
Like,
eat this Trisket, and then we need to stop fucking talking about this now because
dude,
this is gonna
I
go on
know
forever because it's
it could
bullshit.
seriously go all night. It could seriously go all night. But hold on, one more thing. And the people who are talking about like, well, this infringes on my rights, my God-given rights. I got civil liberties. Well, you know what? It's my civil liberty not to be infected by your dumb ass because you want to go out and get a hot dog or go to the Walmart and look at me some televisions and get me some dog food. Like that's not how that works.
To be fair, I did just go buy a TV, but I went there for essential supplies, and I happened to get a TV at the same time. So I did. I
That's
went in
different.
there for toilet
No, I
paper and
know
stuff,
you
and
did
then the
because you were
TVs were
telling
on
me.
sale, and I was like, I can't pass this TV up.
No, I know because you were messaging me the whole time. I was getting like ping, ping, ping. You're like, oh shit, I got a 4K TV. Oh, like I get it, I get it. But dude, it's just like our society. I think it's been at least 100 years since we've seen such an anti-science sentiment. It's at least in this country. You're in
Yeah, it happens
Canada.
every. It happens every 100 years, and then the herd gets called.
Dude, you're in Canada. I think that people are generally probably a hell of a lot smarter in Canada than they are here.
I don't
Um,
know about that.
dude, I
Look,
don't know.
there's just not a lot of us, so it seems that way. But God, I don't know.
I just, you know what? As a segue to
Smart
literally
Canadian.
anything, as a segue to literally anything that is not this topic, you're wearing my
Let's.
favorite shirt.
Thank you.
I love that shirt, the jellyfish shirt. That's like my jam. I love it, man.
Anyways, I have one thing left, and that's the wheel of spinning shit.
Let's do it.
The wheel of spinning shit. I'm gonna angle this camera down.
Can you remind us again what the categories are, just in case there's anybody who can't really see it too well, maybe?
The categories are random fact about yourself, sniff this rag, and I have a rag preloaded ready to sniff. Make up a song on the spot. And this one used to say try to lick your elbow, but it now says try to laugh without smiling, which is very, very hard to do. Here we go. Make up a song on the spot. Oh, I fucking love Audrey Hepburn. She is the greatest. Breakfast at Tiffany's is great. I'm not a queer, but I love that movie. She's the best. She's right there. She's right there on my wall behind me. Audrey Hepburn, I love you. But you're dead, so it'd be weird to have sex with you.
Why are you my best friend?
I
Why?
don't know what happened. So, some outros.
Trailer Park Boys in Depression.
Yeah. Well, here are the outros. You can find us on Facebook. We have a page and we have a meme group. You can find us on TikTok. We do little short videos. Not enough, but I'm going to start doing more. You can find us on Tumblr. I have a very depressing blog over there. It's great. It's all at the Earths Suckhole. You can find us on Instagram at Earths Suckhole, and I update Instagram often. I have a series of my House Hippo Francis, house hippo. What's a hippo out of house? I call it the series of photos. An Iron Man makes a fucking appearance on the Instagram as well. You can also find us on Twitter, the Earths Suckhole. You have to look up the Kevin Yarrow. I know it's confusing. Also, if you would like to email us for suggestions, say hi, or tell us to go fuck ourselves, you can write to us at earthsuckhole@gmail.com. Now, is there anything else I may have forgotten?
Yes. This is a special request from me.
Okay.
You've already done it, but I want you to do it again. Will you please tell all the weirdos out there what will happen if they send me weird messages again? I'm serious about this shit.
If you send Megan messages, I'm gonna fucking start fucking getting naked on air. And you're gonna have to deal with me naked the entire time on video. I don't have my pants off yet, but it will get weird in here if you start sending her sexual harassment shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
right?
do that.
Like, let's just all enjoy this train wreck.
There are chat rooms online that are designed for people like you. Go on there. Go on there. Leave us alone.
This is why you're my best friend.
All right. Now, is there anything else I may have forgotten?
No.
Oh, yeah. Go fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself.
And that's it for the podcast. I'm putting my shirt back on. It's chilly in here.
It says we're still live on YouTube.
Yeah, we are still live on YouTube.
Oh. Okay. Oh, shit.
Good show. Good show. Good show. Good show. Good show.
That was pretty fun. So, yeah, we definitely need to discuss the whole mukbang thing. Because I think we absolutely need to do it. Yeah, for sure.
You make a fuckload of food. I'll make a fuckload of food. And then we'll sit down.
Should we get like delivery though?
You can get delivery if you want. I mean, I can do delivery.
Yeah.
Like, so we can get this. You mean you want to get the same kind of stuff?
Ooh, should we? Do you guys have Popeyes?
Yeah, but not within range for me.
Well, shit.
Anyways, let me just end the YouTube stream and then we can keep talking about it. All right, everyone on YouTube, thank you for watching. We will be live tomorrow, probably, for the mukbang. We will discuss it and keep figuring it out.
What else do you have to do, really? I mean...
Peace the fuck out, everybody.